Why me? Why can I not just do one thing? Like, so it's so bad. Like, sometimes I feel like hitting my head on the wall. Like, this thing should just stop. Today, I was actually like on the bus, and then I got like the answer to a question that has always been on my mind for like a very long time. For people that know me, you know that I'm literally good at whatever it is that I do, whatever it is that I put my hand into. I just become like good at it. And but sometimes like it really becomes so frustrating because it feels like I can't, like, why can't I just have just one thing? Like, why can't I just know how to dance alone? Like, that's the only thing I know, and everybody knows me that, okay, dancer, full stop. So why is it that like people get confused when they say, "Oh, what does this guy do?" And you're like, sometimes he does this, sometimes he do play on Instagram, sometimes he do this, they do that," and they're like, I'm just like all over the place. I was speaking to one of my bosses one time. I think that was last year, and then it was like trying to like define myself because like people don't really know what to even reach out to me for again. And it was speaking from the point of view of a of a marketing executive. So like even the people that like give out the jobs to influencers and all, they don't even know what niche to even put me in, because like they don't know. They really don't know, because I just kind of like just do everything. And for a long time, like I said, it used to be like a problem. Like, why me? Why can I not just do one thing? Like, so it's so bad. Like, sometimes I feel like hitting my head on the wall. Like, this thing should just stop. Like, I don't know if anybody else can relate, but man, it used to be like a real, very crazy problem up until this afternoon when I was in the bus on my way home from church, and then I just got the answer. The reason why is because some of us are given the special ability to be like God. Now, not to mean that some other people are not having that special ability to be like God, but for some specific self people, of which I am a part, and of which I believe you watching the video are also a part. We are more like able to adapt to a lot more situations than others, and we're able to be creatively expressive in more than one form. Very perfect example of someone that's like this is Chris Brown, for example. He's a musician, he makes music, he is an artist, he can draw, and he's also an actor. I've seen a couple of movies that he has acted in. Another person that I think is like really multi-talented is Justin Bieber. He can sing, he can dance, he can act, he can play football, he can play hockey, he can play basketball, he can produce music, he can write music. He's a husband, because I mean, trust me, that requires some talent. Anyways, these kind of people, like, I'm very sure that they also feel this kind of way sometimes. Like, they feel like overwhelmed with all these kind of things. But the difference, between people like that and how they are able to manage it, that I also realized in the bus, is that you don't have to do everything at the same time, right? You don't have to do every single thing that you are good at the same time, because you just end up being a ball of confusion. That's just where you're going to be, and like that's who I've been for like the past couple of years. The key is in actually sitting down and being in tune with God, and then knowing what exactly it is you're supposed to be doing at every point in time. Okay, at this point in time, am I supposed to be painting? At this point in time, am I supposed to be going to dance classes? At this point in time, am I supposed to be working in the theater? At this point in time, what am I supposed to be doing specifically, right? So you knowing that and being directed to do that is actually what differentiates you and what makes you harness that unique talent of yours, that unique multi-talented ability that is inside of you, to be able to harness it to the best of its capacity. And at the end of the day, one day, you will find how you are able to infuse all of these different things that you can do to create masterpieces. And it doesn't necessarily have to be that you do everything to create one masterpiece. You could be a musician, 360. You could be an artist 360. You could be whatever you want to be. But the key is that you are not, first of all, you are not alone if you're the kind of person that feels like, man, I just want to do one thing. This multi-talented thing of me is a curse and I just want it to go away. I just want to know how to do one thing. Trust me, you are not alone. And secondly, you will be fine if you let God direct you every step of the way and you don't try to do every single thing at once, but let him direct you and let you know what to do at every point in time. You will be fine. I myself, I just got this and I'm probably not going to release this video immediately. I'm going to process it, I'm going to edit it, I'm going to sit down with it and watch it over and over again until it sinks in me and then until it, works for me, right? And then I'm going to put it out. So actually, I remember that there's a part of the video that I didn't complete, so I'm here to complete it now. As you can see, I have a new hair. You know what I'm saying? Number 3, if you're really sure that this is what you're meant to be doing at this particular time, like you meant to be dancing and acting and singing at the same time, bro, do it and be sure that God actually has given you the strength and the wisdom to be able to manage all of those things at the same freaking time. Don't ever feel like this is overwhelming, man. I cannot deal with all these things. Oh my God, they show the deals now. Why know? So don't let there be a limitation on how you are able to express your creativity for any reason whatsoever. Express fully, and I can't wait to see how much amazing stuff that you'll be doing in the coming days. Bye.
I think art is within us entirely, instead of it just being about one kind of genre. I never kind of let a cap be put over my creativity. I could scale it down, but don't lose it, the childhood aspect of the freedom that you have in it, because it's fun, it's passion in there, and you might not even think you're working hard, but when you love something, it don't feel like work.